Assalamu alaikum. Today we will do the question number 8 from the exercise. It is stated that bags of flour by a particular machine have masses which are normally distributed with mean 500 grams and standard deviation of 20 grams. 2% of bags are rejected for being underweight and 1% of the bags are rejected for being overweight. Between what range of values should the mass of bag of flour lie is to be accepted? So we have to find the values of A and B, which are the acceptable range for the weight of flour bags. Below the A, 2% bags are being rejected because of underweight, and 1% of bags are being rejected because they are overweight. So over B is called as overweight, and the area below the point A is considered as underweight. So 2% are on the left tail because underweight is below the weight, so it should be on the left tail. Overweight is more weight, so more weight is on the right tail. On the number line starting from minus infinity to plus infinity, B should be on the right tail and A is on the left tail. We have to find the values of A and B, and we are given probability x less than A is 0.02. 2% is converted into fraction, so it's 0.02. We have given this condition, and one more, that probability x greater than B, this point, the shaded area is 1. And we convert x variate into the standardized normal variate z, and A is its standardized value is A minus 500 over 20, and the equation is equal to 0.02. Parallel to the other equation, probability x is converted into z and B is converted into its standardized value, which is B minus 500 over 20 is equal to 0.01. So these are the two equations. We will write probability z less than as 5 of the standardized value A minus 500 by 20 is equal to 0.02. The other equation has a sign of greater than, probability z greater than the specified value of B, standardized value B minus 500 over 20. Initially we have to convert this greater than sign into the less than sign, so we will write 1 minus probability and 1 minus 0.01. Both sides we subtracted from 1, and in the next step we can write this probability 1 probability z greater than as probability z less than. Whenever greater than sign is there and we have to subtract it from 1, it will be reversed, and we can write it as probability z less than, and its standardized value is B minus 500 by 20, and 1 minus 0.01 gives us 0.99. So using these two equations we can solve the values of A and B. In this equation, phi will come on the right side and we can write it as phi inverse of 0.02, and this one is probability z less than, so we can write it as probability phi of standardized value B of B, and in the next step we can write it as phi inverse of 0.99. Let's say phi inverse of 0.202. So we will locate these two observations in these two probabilities in the table 10a. So this is the table 10a, and 0.02 is on the first page, and its value is minus 2.0537. Now you can see easily 0.02 minus 2.0537, and the other is 0.99, which is on the third page, the last line having the value 0.99 and its value is 2.3263. Now we substitute these two values in our solution. 0.02 phi inverse gives us minus 2.0537, and 0.99 phi inverse of this value gives us 2.3263. To solve these two equations parallel, A is equal to 458.926 and B gives us 546. We can observe from the figure that one value is 458 and other is 546. So 500 is in the middle. So 458 is the value of A, which is definitely less than 500, and 546 is greater than 500. So it must be the value of B, which is on the right tail. The next question is question number 9, and it is stated that length of items follow a normal distribution with mean mu centimeter and standard deviation 12 centimeter. Mu is unknown and sigma is given as 12 centimeter. It is known that 4.78% of the items have a length greater than 92 centimeter. I highlighted this phrase, that greater than 92 centimeter. Find the value of mu. Since mu is unknown, so in this question we have to find the value of mu, and greater than 92 must be on the right tail because greater area would be shaded. So in the figure you can observe that the middle is mu, which is unknown. 92 is on the right tail because greater than 92 is shaded as, and its value is very little, 4.78. So it will be here, and it is mentioned in the figure 4.78%. So whenever a greater area is to be found, so we can write it as probability x greater than 92 is equal to 4.78%. This is given in the statement, and we convert x into z and 92 into standardized value. So for the standardized value, x minus mu over sigma, x is 92 minus mu is still mu over sigma is given as 12, is equal to 4.78% is converted into the percentage form. So it is 0.0478. Since the probability is given as probability z greater than on the right tail, while our probabilities in the table are given from minus infinity to the point specified point. In our case, it's 92. So whenever we locate in the table gives us the probability on the right tail starting from minus infinity to 92. We have to convert this probability into the left tail probability. So we will subtract we will subtract both sides from 1. 1 minus probability z greater than 92 minus mu over 12, and again on the right hand side 1 minus 0.0478. 1 minus 0.0478 gives us 0.9522, and this greater than sign along with 1 minus we can write it as probability z less than 92 minus mu over 12. And whenever probability is in this form, we can write it as capital phi. So in the next step we will write it as capital phi. So capital phi of 92 minus mu over 12 is here on the left hand side, and right hand side is 0.9522. And in the next step, standardized value 92 minus mu over 12 is equal to phi inverse of 0.9522. And we have to find this phi inverse value from the table for the 0.9522 value. So come to the table. 0.9522 is on the third page of 10A table. 0.95, this one, under the 0, under 1, under 2. So its value is 1.6646. We can substitute this value in our solution. So 1.6646 is the value of phi inverse of 0.9522, and solve this equation for mu, and mu will be 75.025. So verified from the figure that the mu is 75.025, which lies in the middle of the figure. Next part of this question, 9b. The length of rods produced in a workshop follow a normal distribution with mean mu centimeter and variance 4. This is similar question in which mu is unknown and variance is given as 4, and standard deviation would be 2. If 10% of the rods are less than 17.4 centimeter, and I converted this as in the red line, highlighted it so that you can focus it, that less than shows that the left tail area would be shaded, and 10% is the probability and area, and the point on the x-axis is 17.4. So come to the figure, you can see that 17.4 is on the left tail, below the mu. Mu is unknown, and the area below this point is 10%, which is given. So using these values, 10% probability and x is equal to 17.4, we can find out the value of mu, which is unknown. Once the value of mu, we can get the next part of the question, in which find the probability that the rod chosen at random will be between 18 and 23. Once we have the value of mu, we can solve this part of the question, in which 18 and 23 are the range of values, and between these two points we will find the probability, the shaded area, using the mu find out, which has been calculated from the first part of the question. So we will start the solution, and considering that the mean is mu and variance is 4 and probability is given less than, so probability x less than 17.4 is equal to 10%. We can write it as 0.1. According to this condition, from this figure, we will write it as probability x less than 17.4 is equal to 0.1. Now convert it into the z standardized variable. So x is written as z, and 17.4 is converted into a standardized value, which is 17.4 minus mu over 2 is equal to 0.1. And whenever probability z less than is given, we can write it as phi, capital Phi. So in next step, we will write it as capital Phi of 17.4 minus mu over 2 is equal to 0.1. Phi will come on the right hand side, so we will write it pi inverse of 0.1. Using the table 10a, we can find the value of phi inverse. So from table 10a, this is the first page of 10a, 0.1 is here, and its value is in the first column under the 0. Its value is minus 1.2816. So considering this value in the solution, we can write it as minus 1.2816 and solve this equation for the mu, and mu will be 19.96. So using this value in the next part of the question, we plotted the figure, and in the middle we wrote the mu is equal to 19.96, and 18 is on the left tail and 23 is on the right tail, and the area between these 2 points is going to be find out. So we have 2 points. This is the required. The probability between 18 and 23 is unknown. So we use these 2 points. X is equal to 18. Then Z would be small z. Both are the values of x and z. So x and z are small. X is equal to 18 minus its Mean is 19.96. Considering this mean and divided by its mu, which is its variance is 4 and standard deviation is 2. So solve this equation. The value is minus 0.98. So we will write this value here. Minus 0.98. The other point is, in our case, copy this point here. Okay. Other one is 23. The other z is 23 minus 19.96 divided by 2, and its value would be calculated from here. 23. Answer is 1.52. So we will write it here 1.52, and its value is minus 0.98. Okay, now convert this probability in terms of z. We can write it as 18 is converted minus 0.98 less than capital Z is the variable less than 23. Corresponding value of 23 is written here, which is 1.52. So in the figure we can plot one more line for the value of for the scale of Z. For example, there is a scale here, and we write it as this is capital Z. Then the corresponding values 18 and 23, these values are obtained as minus 0.98. Whenever we want to find the area at this point, then we use this area is phi of table gives us this area, which is actually not required. Corresponding value to 23 is 1.52. 1.52, and the area which is obtained using this value will gives us minus infinity to this point. So the probability for this area is obtained from phi of capital phi of 1.52, which is still not required, but we can find our shaded area by using these two phi's, subtracting phi of minus 0.98 from phi of 1.52. Answer is the required shaded area, which is in between these 2 points. So using this scenario, we can find probability Z less than 1.52 minus probability Z less than minus 0.98. Using the table which is given, or we can write one more step in which probability Z less than can be written as phi of 1.52 minus pi of minus 0.98. So table number 9, at minus 0.98 the value is 0.16354, 0.16345. Point 16354. And at point 1.52, which is here 1.5, and 2 is this one, so 0.93574. Now solve the equation and we will get the result as 0.7722. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.